We want to tell you guys about a really cool and incredibly successful program here in Atlanta. It's called Canine CellMates, and it was the vision of Susan Jacobs-Meadows back in 2013. She wanted to save dogs who were in danger of euthanasia because at that time, 40% of dogs brought to Fulton County Shelter were put down. She figured that if the dogs were house-trained, they'd have a better chance of being adopted.
Yeah, so Susan enlisted nonviolent inmates who were transitioning to the outside world to become dog trainers. In Fulton County Jail, 70% of inmates ended up back in jail. That's more than the national average.
Yeah, so we're going to get into details of the program in a moment, but first, here's what you need to know. Canine CellMates saved and got 50 dogs adopted. 80 inmates have gone through the program, and of that 80, this is a great stat, they know of only 5 who have been arrested again.
That is incredible. So we've asked Susan to join us, and with her is Carrie Gibbs, a former inmate, and Bud, a dog currently in Canine CellMates. Thank you guys all for joining us, especially you, Bud. I know it's difficult to be around Yogi too, really, so I appreciate you getting along with everybody in the studio. So Susan, I can see sort of a parallel in the dogs and the inmates' lives. In many ways, they're saving each other. How did you come up with this idea in the first place?
Well, we're not the first program like this in the country. There are a couple of dozen programs across the country. Most of them are in prisons. It's easier to do it in a prison than it is in a jail. But I found out about programs like this, and I decided it was something I wanted to do, and I felt like Fulton County Jail needed that. It's a revolving door at Fulton County Jail with inmates, and I wanted to save dogs who could turn around and save men.
Yeah, and break that cycle. Carrie, we've been following your story on the Canine CellMates Facebook page, and I want to share a particular photo that struck us. It's you with one-year-old Jake. And all of us could see something in your eyes as though this was a really significant moment. And I'm wondering whether or not when you see that photo, you'd agree.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It was a significant moment for me. Jake was a wonderful dog, and I really enjoyed training Jake, you know, and I learned a lot from Jake.
Yeah. Tell me about how the program has impacted you personally since you've been a part of it.
Well, since I've been a part of the program, it's truly a second chance. Miss Meadows, she's a great facilitator, and since I've been a part of the program, I'm able to have gainful employment. I'm able to do different things in my life, you know, since I've been given this chance at training dogs. So I just thank her, you know, very much.
I can sense sort of the emotion, even in your voice, talking about the program. There's another photo that we want to share of you when you're standing with Jake. It seems as if you're determined to save him in this photo. Did you have that sort of feeling in that it's like you felt sort of this responsibility?
I did. Well, actually, Jake saved me, too, because, you know, we have a saying in dog training, you know, who's training who. And Jake really trained me to be a better person, you know. By me training Jake, I became a better person, a better individual, ready, you know, to go out into society and do the things that I needed to do for my family, for me, and my friends.
Yeah. Susan, just real quickly, what is it about dogs in particular that help to bring out the softness in even the hardest people?
I believe in the magical healing power of dogs. I think that was my motivation to do this. I believe that dogs are here for a reason, that dogs have a unique ability that other animals don't have, that they have the ability to look inside a human being, find the good that exists in there, and then they have the ability to make that person believe.